I'm going to explain exactly how market saturation is fully just a myth, because I hear so many people saying they're going to launch their brands, but the market's so saturated they don't want to launch their cosmetic brand or any brand basically because they think it already exists, they can't do it better, there's so many things out there, why would they even try basically? And I'll explain exactly why you should try, and the market doesn't matter. And your product, if it's great, it should perform as long as your marketing is decent, right? Your marketing should be great, but this is exactly how I can prove it. Liquid Death is literally water in a can. Liquid Death took a can, made it look like it was beer or just like a heavy metal kind of thing, and it sells like crazy. And it's literally just water or sparkling water. Dr. Squatch is literally just bars of soap in a cool packaging, and they resonate with guys by saying that you're going to get girls with this. That's the same thing Axe soap, Axe body spray did. They just said that girls are going to find you attractive if you wear the soap, if you smell like this. You can basically say this about any product. There's so many cosmetic brands. Every time I go to Sephora with, my female, she basically shows me, I need to get this new thing. I'm like, new thing? They're all the same. I don't understand the difference. Like, I guess there's different things for different reasons, but still, there's so many brands out there, and they all seem to be doing very well. There's a new celebrity-backed tequila brand every other week. I don't know if those are doing well, but that just proves how big the market is. The consumables just go like crazy, and I do believe that consumers are not that loyal to their brands. If you love a t-shirt, a specific t-shirt, or you love a pair of socks and you'll never switch from these pair of socks, and a new brand comes in and explains how theirs is so much more comfortable and you're not going to sweat through the t-shirt and it's amazing undershirt, I'm probably going to give it a try. I'm probably going to be convinced because you know what? Maybe this shirt is a little weird on the armpits and it does feel a little bit weird and it does show sweat stains. You're going to start to overthink that and you're going to start to buy into the other marketing because it is that good. If their marketing is good, you're going to give it a try. Just naturally as a consumer, you're going to tap into that consumer psychology. So whenever I hear someone say the market is saturated, it truly does not make any sense. There's so many products out there, but there's so many people out there. So if you get a little bit of that market and you can resonate with just a fraction of the people that are in the demographic that want to purchase your product, you can have an amazing business. You don't have to have an insanely big $1 billion business, but you can do very well. You can be very successful if you resonate even with just a little bit of the market. And I truly think it's always worth taking the risk, right? Worst case, you took the risk and you learned what you did and what not to do, and you move to the next thing, and maybe you pick a different product. But I still think that no matter what you're going to launch, there's definitely space in the market for another one. I mean, probably not another tequila because there's so many of those and it's just getting annoying at this point. Like, at the beginning of it, Casamigos was cool. Then Kendall Jenner, I enjoy that. And then it's just like, okay, The Rock, now Kevin Hart's like, everyone's got one. The guys from Breaking Bad. It's a bit ridiculous. And, I mean, I can prove this again, right? So Lululemon was the market leader of, sportswear in that workout material. And then Alo comes in, ASRV. There's tons of these things. 10,000. There's probably Set Active, the yoga one. There's so many of these now, and they all seem to be doing very well. So every time I think a market is saturated or a product has been done before, another brand just comes in with different type of marketing and just absolutely crushes. You can say this about board games. You can say this about clothes. You can say this about like literally any market. Coffee. There's a new coffee brand every week as well. Pretty insane. But basically, the message of this video is that you should just take the risk and go for it. Worst case, you don't do very well the first year of business, the first 2 years in business, but eventually you should be able to find a product market fit if your product is good enough and it's been done before. But don't not take the risk and don't derail your entire business career because you think the product already exists. There's very few people that are actually reinventing the wheel, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel to have a successful business. You just need to make one small tweak or have amazing packaging, branding, or ads. Just have one of those three and be amazing at it, and have one of those as a component to your business, and it should still do very well. The market saturation thing, I think, is fully a myth. So, this is my message of the day, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.